Hey everyone! Today we're talking about something super important that's kind of hidden in plain sight. Or, well, hidden in your walls. Your gas lines. We usually don't give them a second thought until something goes wrong. So let's get into it. What you need to know to stay safe and what really happens when you call in a pro.
Okay, let's picture this. You walk down to your basement, and what's that smell? That faint, kind of weird odor. Could it be a gas leak? That question alone is enough to make your heart skip a beat, right? And you know what? It should. That rotten egg smell, that's not actually the gas itself. It's an additive put in there specifically so you can smell it. But listen up, that's not the only clue. You might hear a faint hissing sound or see something totally unexpected, like a random patch of dead grass in your yard right above where the gas line is buried. These are all alarm bells. And here's the thing you absolutely have to remember. With gas, you can't wait. Time is everything. What seems like a minor issue can turn into a major safety hazard in a blink. Seriously, this is not something you get to later. It's a right now kind of problem. And it's not always one single thing. The issue could be a teeny tiny leak, or maybe low pressure that's making your stove or water heater act funny. Or it could just be old age. You know, a lot of homes have those black iron pipes, and while they're tough, after 50 years or so, they can start to corrode. So whether it's rusty pipes or failing fittings, no matter what the cause, the bottom line is your home's safety is on the line.
Okay, so you've made the call. What happens next? A real pro isn't just going to show up and twist a wrench. There's a lot more to it. Let's break down what they actually do. You know, it's interesting, we tend to think of gas line work as just an emergency thing, right? And for sure, a huge part of it is leak detection and repair. But that's only half the story. Pros are also the people you call for the planned stuff, like putting in that awesome new gas range, or maybe you're doing a big renovation and need to move some pipes around. And of course, there are the smart homeowners who get regular inspections and pressure checks to stop problems before they even begin.
Now, this is super important. Because we're talking about the safety of your home and everyone in it, you can't just pick a name out of a hat. Seriously, choosing the right person for this job is a huge deal. So how do you do it? Well, it boils down to a pretty simple but really powerful three-step check. First, you've got to verify their license. Are they even legally allowed to do this work? Second, get a clear scope of work. They should be able to tell you exactly what they're going to do and why. And third, and this is the one people forget, confirm their testing protocol. How are they going to prove to you that everything is 100% safe when they leave?
And listen, don't just take their word for it that they're licensed. Ask to see the number. A plumbing contractor license, for example, is going to look something like this. Looking up that number and making sure it's legit is your first line of defense. It's a must-do.
Okay, let's circle back to that third point, the testing. This is so critical, we're giving it its own section. Because I'm telling you, the job is absolutely not done when the toolbox closes. This last step, it's completely non-negotiable. So what are we talking about here? It's called system verification. And it's exactly what it sounds like. It's the official process of confirming that everything is working exactly as it should. It's the proof that the leak is gone, the new stove is installed perfectly, and maybe most importantly, that no new problems were created while they were working. And that's the whole point, right? As this says, it's about protecting people and property. This isn't just some technical thing to check a box. This final test is literally what stands between a job well done and a potential disaster. It's all about keeping you, your family, and your home safe. And really, what this final verification gives you is confidence. It's peace of mind. You know for sure that the actual underlying problem got fixed, and it wasn't just a quick patch-up job. This is what prevents you from having to call them back in a week, and it's what ensures your system is safe for the long haul. All right, so it's not all on the contractor. You actually have a role to play too. A little prep work from you can make the whole process so much smoother and faster for the technician. So before they even get to your door, here's what you can do. First, make sure they can actually get to what they need to work on. Clear out any boxes or junk around your shutoff valve, the meter, that whole area. And second, put on your detective hat. Try to remember exactly when you first noticed the problem. Is there anything that makes it worse, like when the heat kicks on? The more details you can give them, the faster they can figure things out. And when you're on the phone scheduling the service, don't be shy. You should be asking questions. Ask them for a rough time frame. Ask if your gas is going to be shut off temporarily. And definitely ask them, how will you confirm the system is safe when you're finished? Asking these questions up front does two things. It gives you clear expectations, and it shows them you're a homeowner who expects a professional, thorough job. Look, if there is one single thing you take away from all of this, let it be this. When in doubt, don't wait. Don't sit there and second guess yourself. If you think you smell gas or if anything seems off with your gas lines, call a licensed professional. Period. Do it right away.
You know, it's funny. This network of pipes is running through our homes, powering our heat, our hot water, our cooking, but it's completely invisible. And because it's out of sight, it's often out of mind. So I'll leave you with this question to think about. Is your home's gas system getting the attention it truly deserves? Because keeping it safe is one of the most critical things you can do.